living with cancer, and Stephen's the one that lived with having the T-cell Acute Lymphoblastic Leukaemia. It's not how it's portrayed on the TV or on adverts and things. It really is a battle. It's not living or dying. It takes over your whole life. Stephen was a fighter. Out of the whole 9 months, he probably had a week's worth of down days, which kept me going as well. We knew the day he was going to die. They told us on the Tuesday that he was going to die the Wednesday. It would be controlled. They took the ventilator off, and there was myself and my son Sarah, and we just held his hand. They took the ventilator, on the machines, and he actually died very quickly afterwards, and obviously with grace and with a lot of dignity. I still needed to be with him after he died, just to hold his hand. But the time was ticking, and I thought, the little one is going to be coming in from school soon, and I didn't want to not be there. And I had to sit Hugo on my knee, and I told him that his daddy had died. And he sat on my knee and he cried for over an hour. Everything that we've been through, that moment is the hardest moment of my life, having to tell him that. It sounds very cliched, but it is a constant nightmare. You don't sleep. You think about them constantly, but then also you can't allow yourself to think too much of the future without them. You've just got to take every day as it comes. And a lot of people say that I'm very tough and that I'm strong, but you have no other option to be that.
One of the things to come out of Stephen's passing is a group of us have decided to take part in the RideLondon-Essex 100. We felt like we needed to do something for the charity Bright Red, and some of the guys are doing the London ride. There's a group of lads up in the northeast who are going to ride on the same day. There's some friends over in the States, over in Florida, who are going to ride as well on the day, and we're all going to come together in the memory of Stephen, hopefully raise a nice glass at the end of the event, at the end of the day, and come together and just think about Stephen and try to raise awareness of what Stephen went through, what Anne went through, and what we can do is let as many people as we can know about cancer of the blood.
So when I heard about Paul and the rest of Stephen's friends coming together to take on the challenge of the RideLondon-Essex 100, we were extremely grateful. To have such an amazing amount of money raised, because they've already exceeded their target, that makes a huge difference to us. Every penny that we raise, we know exactly where it goes. It is put into the research, back into the research, or even one of our haematology specialist nurses, or even just to help with a patient care award.
100 miles of cycling pain is nothing towards what Stephen went through in the treatment and the fight that he went through. We can raise a glass at the end of it, come together, feel eternally grateful that Stephen was in our lives and he was part of who we are.
It would be too easy to say that life's unfair and why does this happen to me or happen to my children? And there are times where you do think that, but I don't want to be that person. If I can help, or we can help one more person from going through this, then this terrible situation, this horrific thing that's happened to us is not completely in vain, and Stephen wouldn't want that. He would want us to do something nice with our lives. So whether that's me just dedicating everything to the children or doing charity or helping people, then I know I'm doing doing the best thing for Stephen and what he would want me to do.